All right, get ready for a generational crash out.
You have to make AI a line item in your budget and prepare for that line item in your budget to drastically increase. The way you should think about it going forward is what percentage of your staff spending will be devoted to AI.
Wow, that's a totally different, radical way of looking at it.
I just want to put that nugget in your head because you need to be thinking about it. What number would I put in my head? It probably about 10%. Now you might think, well, that's a ton of money. That's actually far less than what it's actually going to be. So if you take someone like NVIDIA, this has been publicly stated, each developer should be spending 50% of what their salary is on tokens.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Their salaries are $500,000 a year.
Wow.
So they're challenging their developers to spend $250,000 in tokens. Now they're developers, so that's a little different. But I'm thinking 10% is a good place to put a needle. Mm-hmm. And it's going to take us a bit to get to that needle, but I think we're going to far surpass that. I think for churches, it might be, when we're done, 20 to 30%.
Just so we're clear, this is someone talking on behalf of a church management software that's going to be featuring AI. That is saying that from a salary perspective, so what you take your tithe from, that we should be spending starting at 10%, so what the tithe should be, and ending around 3 times what the tithe is in order to stay competitive with AI, so that we can adequately and wisely allocate resources. So more than what the church should baseline be running on, 3 times more than what the church should be baseline running on, is supposed to be spent on AI, and like projected that for, because that's how important it is to Christianity. That's how important it is to the church, that this tool is so important that we have to spend more than what the church is designed scripturally to run off of, like a tithe. Like, you can go back and forth on tithe, and there's people who make whole TikTok accounts on like whether the tithe is biblical and blah, whatever. Disagree, get at me. 10% of your income should be going to the church. 10%. And that is what the church should be working off of. It does not need more. It is not mandated to accept less. Like it's not like 10% is such an easy benchmark. And we want 30% of our incomes to go towards AI in the church. Like, if no one's pressing the brakes on this, no one's raising red flags, we're just sitting calmly at podcast tables so that we can just say these things as if they're not crazy. 3 times the tithe. 3 times the tithe. Christ says, where your money is, there your heart will be also. If anybody at The Rock wants to actually figure out how to do like techno theology properly, you're more than welcome in the garage. We can come sort this out, and I'll come to your podcast studio too. But like, really, 30%, 30%.